Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. So today I have a color correcting concealer tutorial for you guys. I know that was a bit of a mouthful, but I'm going to show you guys my color correcting routine and show you guys the different shades of concealer that you use to give yourself a brighter, more even skin tone. So I'm going to start by pinning back my hair. So when I do my color correcting routine, this is not something I do on a daily basis because there is a lot of steps involved in doing this. This is just something I would do when I have a special occasion and I want some fuller coverage and a lot more coverage actually on my face. So I'm going to be using the Coastal Scents 15 Shade Eclipse palette. So there's 15 shades of concealer in here, ranging all the way from the white clear down to a dark deep brown color with the other shades thrown in there of the colors. Now, color correcting deals a lot with color theory and the way that different shades cancel out different shades. So if you want to conceal redness on your face, then you're going to use green because it's on the opposite end of the color wheel. And I'll have a picture right here. On the opposite end of the color wheel from green is red, and on the opposite end of yellow is purple, and it just bounces back and forth like that. And I'll have this color wheel up so you guys will know what I'm talking about, and I'll show you the different shades I use to conceal different things and walk you through my routine. So when I do my color correcting routine, I do it before I put on any foundation. Now, if you take extra care in your blending of all of these shades, you can actually get away with not putting any foundation on and just using these shades. And I can show you guys a different tutorial on that, but I'm actually going to be using foundation on top of this because it's date night. I want a nice full coverage, even complexion, so I am going to go ahead and use foundation on top of this. But if you are not going to put foundation on, then I highly recommend that you do take extra care in your blending process. That way you don't have, you know, blotches of green everywhere and yellow and purple and all sorts of tones like that. You don't want that look. Unless you do want that look, then by all means go for it. But so I'm going to be using just a regular fluffy synthetic haired brush. These are all cream concealers, and I'm going to start out with the lightest color, which is the yellow. Yellow is going to neutralize any deep purple tones you have in your skin. I'm just going to do one half of my face to show you guys the difference, and I'm going to take that yellow tone, and that's going to get applied right here in the inner corner of my eye right here. This is going to get rid and conceal any deep purple tones you have in your skin. So anywhere you have, if you have bruises on your skin and you, like, say you got a bruise on your leg and you're wearing a dress, then you need to get deep purple or yellow tone concealers. Anything like with orange tones in it is going to cancel out all the blues in that bruise. So I just put this here and blend, and there you can see instantly this one has the deep kind of purple tones all right in here, and then this one does not, and it brightens and lifts. I'm also going to put a little bit of that kind of right on the top of my orbital bone. Like if you feel your skin, you can feel the orbital bone there. So I'm just going to kind of lightly dust that there. Then I'm going to go into an orangey type shade, and I'm actually going to take this one right here. I'm not going to go too orange on this scale. Obviously, different skin tones, you're going to need different shades of the orange. Because I have a fairer skin tone, I'm going to go in with a lighter shade of orange. Dipping the tips of that brush in there, that's going to get applied right in here. Now, orange is going to cancel out the deep dark navy blue tones you have in your skin. So it's perfect for right underneath the eyes where your dark circles are, and it's going to conceal all of that for you. Look at that. You can already see the big difference. There's still deep dark blue tones in here, and then this side is nice and even. The next shade I'm going to go into is the green, and the green is going to cancel out any redness I have in my skin. And I'm going to switch to a different smaller brush for this because I'm going to conceal my face, friends. So dipping the tips of that brush into the green concealer, I'm just going to kind of dab it right here. And then a little bit around the side of my nose because I have a little bit of redness there. I'm going to go into the brush I was using before. Dipping the tips in there, I'm going to pop that right here on my eyelid. Because my eyelids are so discolored, using green is going to cancel out all of that red discoloration I have there. If you have rosacea on your skin, you have acne, then green concealer is going to be your best friend. You can also buy green concealer in kind of like a lipstick form. It looks a lot like lipstick, but it's not. And you go ahead and you apply that just as you would all over your acnes or your breakouts, and it'll neutralize all that redness you have in your skin. I'm also going to take a little bit of that and pop it right here on my redness I have here. If you have redness around your nose, or some people get a little bit of red right on the corners of their mouth, you can pop that there. I'm going to go ahead and use this brush to blend these ones out. So the very last shade that I use is the purple. Now purple is on the opposite end of the color wheel from yellow, and this is what's going to cancel out any sallow kind of yellow tones you have, kind of dull looking spots in your skin, is where you're going to want to put this purple. I don't have a lot of places that I use this on. I do, however, like to put it right on the tops of my cheekbones like this, to kind of use it as a pre-highlighter, if you will, to my skin. So I do apply it here, and I do apply it kind of right down here. I leave the hollows of my cheek bare, and I do apply this kind of like right through here. And with anything I have left on my brush, I do just kind of lightly pop on my forehead. That's really just to clean the brush off, if I'm being totally honest with you. I don't have too many yellow spots where I do put this, but if you have yellow undertones to your skin, using the purple is what's really going to help neutralize all of that out. So here you can see the difference between this side of my face being completely done and this one not completely done. I have not put on foundation, but if you absolutely wanted to, you could stop right here. You don't have to put on foundation. You need to just set this with powder, do a little bit of bronzer so you're not so washed out, put a little bit of blush on, and you are actually ready to start your day. However, I like a lot more coverage when I do this. Sometimes I will just do this color correcting and then head off to the gym, to be honest. And I'll show you guys a different tutorial on that if you want. Sometimes when I'm doing like my no makeup, I'll use this technique. And I will film a tutorial on that. But you can see the difference in this side of my face where there's discoloration from my dark circles and the discoloration on my eyelids, and I don't have too many face problems over here, my critters, my face friends. But you can see the difference between the different sides. This one's more even and brighter. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish up the other side with the concealer and come right back. Okay, so once I have all the concealer on, I go ahead and I move into foundation. And the foundation I'm using is the Maybelline Fit Me Foundation Matte and Poreless, and I'm in the shade 115 Ivory. So just kind of shake it up because it does separate a little bit. And I go ahead and pop this on the back of my hand. Oh gosh. Not too much. And I'm just going to use a domed brush to apply this onto my skin. So I kind of just dot this everywhere and then buff it in. So here you guys go. This is the final result after I have put on my foundation, and my skin tone is a lot more even. So from here I would just go into doing the rest of my makeup, like my blush, my bronzer, and highlighter, and all fun stuff like that. So I hope you guys have really found this helpful. Give me a thumbs up if you did. Also, let me know if you guys would like another no makeup video showing you how to use this technique and just without putting foundation on. Also, don't forget to subscribe. I post a new video every single week, and I would love it if you would help me grow my YouTube family. I love you guys very, very much. Don't forget to make good choices, and I'll see you very soon.